Okay. We should be good. I don't know, we good? Yes, we're live. Sweet. Okay. Can I get like the stream's link or something? Here we go. Okay, so I will be going into a Discord in about 10 minutes with a few people, Haley and Chocpod Charlie. Charlie's playing The Sims, so I'm going to be working on this. This is not a stream to kind of give you guys an insight. This is kind of just a stream for my own basis. I wanted to kind of stream this and give you guys that feedback while I'm doing this. So what is this? I got a Discord message. Alright, so let's talk about a few things, chat. Let's talk about some stuff. While we're at it, let's make this smaller. Sweet, there we go. There you guys got a visual representation of my monitor, representation, stuff like that. Alright, cool. Should be good. Where's my jacket, dude? Where's my jacket, man? So I'm not at the studios today, I'm kind of just in my bedroom trying to find where do I put my jacket. Did my mom steal my jacket out of my bedroom? She might have actually. I want my jacket. Do I have another jacket? Oh, I do. This one's literally been like scrunched up for the last like what 5-6 months. Alright. I haven't worn this in ages. I bet it doesn't even fit me. Isn't this stream so good? Like so professional. Fucking hoodlums, dude. Alright, let's go. Right, chat. So let's do it. Let's do it. Yo, what up, guys? What up? Alright, so let's talk about a few things. Characters. People are confused with character movements, character components, and the character lineup that we're going to have in the game. So this is currently a fresh new world, fresh new launcher. This is called our dev launcher. As you can see, Agora dev at the top. So this isn't the one that you guys are going to get. This is one for me. My personal base, my personal gain. Let me just tell the guys. Like I said, I'm going to join into a Discord in a minute, guys. With the guys. So this is kind of just for me to work on stuff and then export them and migrate them into the actual official engine. So currently we've got it's compiling shaders for Gadget. Are they already compiled? I don't think they are. Knowing UE4, they're probably not. Isn't that a good launcher? Okay, so they're not currently done, but they are being worked on. So this is something that I did notice an error with. If I start sprinting, and we hold A, so we need to start sprinting and press A, her legs kind of start to do this. So we're going to get rid of that feature, and we're going to fix that in a second. We're just going to wait for it to it's going to take ages to compile that, so let's just fix this bug. It's a huge bug. It's an easy fix. It's a super easy fix. It's just to do with movement. But we're going to be working on specific characters at a time today. We're not really going to be doing all, and I'm not going to be explaining everything either. So you just kind of watch and enjoy the stream if you really want to. Charlie's going to be in the background. So it's Haley. They're going to both join me in a second. And you two can and you guys can just kind of enjoy the stream. And watch as development unfolds, essentially. So we need to do animations, spin space, idle jog. So it's obviously it's our idle jog animation that's causing this issue if we do that. So yeah, and that's because it's sprint forward instead of run forward. So that should fix those issues. Let's just save that. Her shader compiling is really annoying me. It's taking ages to do. Oh man. So for some reason the interpretation time is being a bit weird. So what I'm gonna do, okay, that's still buggy as all fuck. So kind of what I'm thinking of doing is for Gadget to have her upper body. So her upper body is just the main component, really. It's the one that controls all the shooting. There's a jump apex, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect on the launch. This is just for us to test things at the moment. So we're not going to work on Gadget at the moment. We're going to pull up the poll results. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Let's pull up the poll results. Alright. Let's pull up these results. See what you guys want. No, so let's pull the results up. Right, so Iggy has got 5. Feng Mayo's got 4 votes. Gadget's got 4. Murdoch, Sparrow, and Grux, and Wukong. So the top 10 are basically what we want. So Iggy's our main. So it seems like Iggy's going to be the one that people are going to be voting for the most. Boris is in there, but I don't know if he's in the top 10. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's not. So Boris ain't even in the top 10. So we've got Iggy and Scorch. Nice one. That's an interesting one. Okay, so we're going to start working on Iggy then. Let's get Iggy into this. Iggy's movements are easy. He only moves forward, but he has 2 sideways panel and 1 backwards movement. So Iggy does technically work, and Iggy's not actually too much of a concern either. It's interesting because Murdoch is also one that I'm interested in figuring out how he works, especially regarding UE4. So obviously the movement's a little bit weird. When you start adding in all these rotation turns and all this kind of stuff, it does this. Gadget's the only one I've ever had issues with this. If anyone knows how to fix this, please tell me, because I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to this kind of stuff. We're fixing bone movements and all that kind of stuff that's broken there. So let's go ahead, add in, we need, you should try to get people who play Paragon, went silver, eloads, happy guys with characters, you should be added. Yeah, we definitely want that. If you guys know what you're talking about with this shit, please help us directly. People want Iggy. So these are currently the top 10. Let's get the top 10 on screen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it ends on Revenant. So these are the top 10 lists. So these are what people want at the moment. This is for our alpha. So basically it's going to be a solo gameplay. So it's only going to be single player at the moment. We're not having any servers, we're not having any LAN hosts. LAN will be a future, or we'll have our servers from our own basis to run as a test. Obviously, we're going to be testing over the next few months on all of this stuff before we release it to the public or anything like that kind of stuff. So we've got Iggy and Scorch is apparently the first top one people want. This still has another 4 I think 2 hours left. It ends at, no, it ends at midnight. So we're at 10, 11, 12. So 2 hours left on the vote system before the top 10 get frozen. And that's it. They're the ones we're putting in. So people want Iggy, and it looks like Iggy's going to be a fan favorite. But judging by the Discord, it looks to me like Iggy is a favorite. So jungler would definitely be Wukong, I imagine. Wukong does seem to have a few votes. FaZe is also an interesting one. But yeah, we definitely want help. If you guys played Paragon and got to a high level, because I didn't. I only played as a backing kind of thing around Fortnite's area. I kind of played Paragon for a bit. I didn't really do it as high as this. But definitely, this is probably one of the biggest challenges for me. I'm just trying to add my skills in UE4. So we have this. So let's add in Iggy, because why the fuck not? Iggy is going to be an interesting one to add, not going to lie. We've got one guy who said Iggy's a good one for one lane map. So let's get, and he played really well. Reverb. Where's fucking Iggy's character? Am I blind? There it is. Yeah, I am blind. I call her dev. That's perfect. So yeah, turns out I am blind. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I'm gonna hop into a Discord, guys, with my other guys in a minute. They're doing some Sims shit and stuff like that. So we're gonna add Iggy to the project. We've got Gadget. Gadget's a bit broken. Definitely need to fix Gadget's player character, but shoot, I can work on her another time. I do want to try and actually, no, let's try and get this thing fixed real quick. Super quick. So these are our lean blend spaces. These are our run direction 1D. Let's have a look at this. Okay. So alright, sweet. So this is just to do with her direction, right? Alright, cool. Let's just use that. This is something we set up earlier. Okay, let's go to her blueprint animation. So that's going to get her direction. Sure, that's fine. And let's go run state. And then it's called run direction 1D. Is her movement angle already there? No, it'd be get direction, wouldn't it? I think. Top left where it says axis setting, expand the drop down. Yeah, no, I know this. Horizontal axis, I know that. I'm just trying to see what it was called, because usually you want to name it the same thing that it is in the test, but let's have a look. See if this fixes her movement states. Yeah, the interpretation time, I can't say that word, I hate that word, is a bit off, but I think that's to do with, hold a minute. Interpolation time. Okay, I can't say that word. I'm not gonna bother. Axis settings. Yeah, we've got the extended drop down. 180 to 180. She's the first kind of character that I've done this with. It's not normal for me. I'm not used to this 100% yet. Does she even do a run back animation? Oh, let's find out. Yeah, it's a bit. I think the time for it to change is a bit weird, but it is what it is. Alright, anyway, that can all get worked on in the behind the scenes. That's not really too much of a huge concern for me right now. Characters, heroes, gadget. Right, so got that working. I never really played gadget. Gadget for me is a bit weird. I've not really played her, so I don't know. Feng. Alright, so we've got gadgets obviously in there. Sparrow. Sparrow can be done quite easily actually. Iggy is the one I want to start working on. Right, I'm going to change this as well. So let's load up her animation blueprint, or her character blueprint. Let's go change all this. Let's just get rid of that real quick. Alright. Yeah, so we're gonna work on this character. Yeah, Ruba, how you doing, man? Anyway, so like I said, man, I'm trying to now kind of work on this and be transparent with you guys. So I'm gonna try and ask for help as much as I can. Let's do new standard. Is it called? It's called basic attack. Basic attack. That's gonna be left mouse button. Right. Just make sure that's all working still before I start adding in actual physical things for the animations and stuff. Oh, she now has blueprint on her arm. She now has, there you go, that, bang. Catch that shit, dog. Anyway, she still works as intended. Again, all this can be smoothed out after alpha's release. It's not really too much of a concern for me right now. What I do want though is to start having stuff that comes out of her arms. Just create a comment called basic attack. I'm gonna join the guys in the Discord in a sec, guys. Basic attack. Name color this one purple. Stick that there. My computer's shitting a brick, dude. I don't know what it's doing. It's been doing this since I started streaming yesterday as well. It's only with UE4 though, so I'll figure it out over the next few days. Reset combo, attack count, save attack, counter instant, cool. So her attack count works. Oh, is this Cameron? This was supposed to be. Sweet. Alright, cool. So that's just there for me. So this is probably gonna be super cringy for everyone who's watching because they're like, oh my god, what is he doing? He doesn't know what he's doing. He's doing it so slowly. I do it slowly because it sticks in my head when I do it slowly. If I'm doing things super fast, once I understand it, once I know what I'm doing, then I'll be fine. But until I know what I'm doing, until I'm 100% sure, it's gonna take me some time, guys. Let me deal with that. Anyway. She's moving around it as kind of intended. It's not 100% polished, but she moves, so it's fine. That's as I'm getting a playtest out. I don't give a shit. It works. I'm happy. Cool. Iggy's done. Let's add Iggy in and let's get Iggy sorted out. So we're gonna save his con blueprint. Save his blueprint. Close her One Direction ID. All right. So let's get Iggy done. This is still doing its compiler. Alright, let's get Iggy and Scorch. So in space It's like I said, there's probably going to be about 1 million people sitting in that chat going, "Oh, what is he doing?" Because I do it so slow. But it's how I deal with things. It's how I sort it out. It's how I'm happy with doing it. So how I'm going to do it. This compiling shaders is actually pissing me off because it's like, it's kind of killing off my computer. So please don't. Please stop. Okay. Like, look, I can't. This is kind of what made me stop streaming yesterday, because it's like so fucking annoying having to deal with this. Thought you were playing CS? No, I'm not. Let's disable preview. Hopefully that increases the frame rate just a little bit. Okay, should be alright. Let's give Iggy some more life to him instead of having just the B first blend space. You know that Charlie and I do in the Discord right now? Yeah, I know, I left them in the Discord. I'm going to join them back in a minute. Right. This compiling shaders is really pissing me off, honestly. It takes so goddamn long. Run. It's called jog. Jog forward. So we're jogging forward if it's speed. So direction. Minus 180 to 180. So something that people were kind of judging me about yesterday was speed 600. So the thing that people were judging me about yesterday was me putting the attack animation into a ground locomotive. Yeah, I messed that up. I shouldn't have done that. And I realized that later on after I messed that up. So don't worry, I am working on that right now. So I'll tell you what, let's do. So backwards. So 600. Do you know why that's wrong? I do now. I didn't before. I've never worked with those. Attack, yeah. Okay. I've never worked with locomotions before. I've usually only done blend spaces and states, and that's basically it. So we got backwards. I don't know why it's doing that. Backwards, back. Where's my left? Jog left, jog right. So yeah, because it needs to be on an upper body locomotion, I think it is, or it's something to do with that. And like I said though, I'd appreciate feedback, and kind of if you guys know what you're talking about here, please tell me, instead of just kind of ridiculing me about it. Tell me what it is I'm doing wrong. It does help. Ground locomotion, so it's run state. Again, this is not the way it's 100% going to be done. This is just a super basic way for me to get things done that has a physical working representation while still in alpha. Again, these will be reworked in the future. The attacks and some of the types of moves up blends, they don't take over the whole body. Yeah, I thought so. Usually, I'd imagine if I go to an idle state, maybe not an idle state. Here we go. So upper body layer. I'd imagine it's to do with something like this, but I don't know because I've still got to look into it. I'd imagine it's to do with this, right? Blend by bones like upper body or MSA mesh space. Yeah, we're working with blend by bones. So I'd imagine it's this. Idle jogs. Use cache ground loco. Idle jump. Yeah, I'd imagine it's this. Don't want things like attacks replacing the running animation, no. Yeah, and that's where I messed up on my first Revenant test. And I was like, okay, why is it, like, it had everything I need, but it was attacking. It was taking over the attack animation rather than anything else. So let's run idle jog animation blend space event graph. Right. So the way I often do this is not get character. What am I doing? You want them running on top of the running animation. So, Yoruba, do you know where that would go? Like, genuinely, because I've never worked on locomotions before. But would you know where like that would go? Like where I'd be able to implement like attacks and stuff like that into my animation blueprint? Because I know how to do it with states. States is the only way I know how to do it. I may have just knocked over a glass. That wasn't very bright. Ah, shit, dog. Okay, anyway. Look in the anim graph. Yeah, just hold on a second. Yep. Actor rotation. Right. So we've got the anim graph. Where would it go? Yeah, I know I do it with states, but what I mean is I've never worked on locomotions and I've never worked on cache states. So the way I would do it originally is do state machine. Just add a layer. So I just do new state machine and then that links up to the end thing. And then from here I do my idle, my run, upper body layer and all that kind of stuff. That's how I would normally do it. So upper body layer. But where's the state for this? There isn't a state for this, right? Because I can't open these. I probably sound like such a noob. I've never done this before. I've never worked on locomotions or anything like that. So I just add a new state machine, right? Again, I probably sound like such a fucking idiot not knowing how to do this. It's probably super basic, but I've never worked on it before. Calculate direction. Get the velocity. And then we want to set. Go look up animation slots and animation mod charges. Yeah, I have. I have watched their live stream. But I was following it, but it was super late, so I wasn't 100% knowing what I was doing. Let's work on Iggy. Let's load up Iggy's character. This is not going. Oh, it does load. Is Iggy's not actually loaded? Because I'm a dumb shit. Iggy scorch player character. It's gonna completely reset this. Yeah, no, I did watch the live stream, and I will probably go back to them after I've watched this, after I finish this stream. I will go back to working on them because they tell you to do this. Yeah, I was super not really following through with it. But I have a basic idea what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing with locomotions. It's just I messed up a few things, so this is kind of broken right now. Hold on a minute. Like I said, I'll go back to watching it if eventually. There you go. So that works. He does his little directing regarding of which way he's moving. For now, that's fine. Like I said, guys, for the alpha, it's going to be super basic and things are going to constantly get updated. So this kind of stuff is not like complete or anything. It's nowhere near complete. But this will be updated regularly so you guys can see what's going on and how development's working. So that works. There you go. Iggy moves. Does his little movement. Right. Let's work on. I just want to get the character movements in right now. I don't care about any of the animations for the attacks or anything like that. I regret clicking the link, Blue Reaper. Oh, if you're referring to the world, this isn't our world. The world that this is built on, this is just my dev world. This is nothing. This is a completely different file to the one I've been working on. The one I've been working on actually has a map built in. Let's get that open. It's this one. Oh shit. Alright, let's open that up. I'll show you guys the actual physical world. It's just, this is my test one to kind of work on specific animations without having to input them, have loads of files and stuff all over the place. Right. Like I said, guys, don't expect shit right now. Like, seriously, right now, like, it's so basic and so early in development. I've got the beginning of a one-lane map, and it will be a jungle and stuff like that, all implemented in eventually on down the line. But I'm going to be ending this. How long have I been streaming for? 'Cause I'm going to be ending the stream pretty soon. I'm going to be ending in like 5 minutes anyway. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys, hey, we're doing something right now. Be about a 40-minute stream. But I'm kind of just going to work on small basic animations at the moment. Ready for a thing. We do have a client that is ready. I say ready. It has the basics of a map. I just need to add in the characters and then it works. So currently the client doesn't have any of the character assets working. I'm waiting for my fucking other client to load. It might not. I'm just going to post it in the Discord, to be honest, guys. I'm going to work on this. Like I said, super basic stream. I'm going to be posting updates and development. Trollface, if you go to our latest YouTube video, it shows the first look of the map. Of the first alpha map. It's not pretty. It's not beautiful. We never said it was. But it shows a working basic of a map and Wukong's movement abilities. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the stream there because I'm going to go do some stuff. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.